in your different departments. I actually expected this hall to be filled. Outside this university, you pay fee to listen to the next phase of life. It is not about having a university degree. University degree is good, but you need to be inspired enough. You need to be talked to for you to know the next curve of your life. Curve of your life. That is in these workshops, in this kind of training. For you to be taught. I listened to the young lady that was all over her. She's a very disciplined fellow. Maybe that is why she's succeeding. You must put your head to the ground, be disciplined, and learn. You know, I studied history, first degree. I studied master's and PhD. I'm a historian. We are trained to tell stories. But you know what has really added value to my life? The few things I imbibed by this kind of trainings and workshops that you're attending today. Yes, those things I learned outside the classroom, like what you are gathering to do today, are the things that are so useful to me in life. Yes, history has made me a professor. History has made me a professor. But I pick my bills by doing other things that were not taught in history class. I'm suspecting strongly that I became a vice chancellor not because I'm a history professor, a deputy vice chancellor not because I'm a history professor, but because I do one or two other things that my boss was looking for. Not because I'm not the best history teacher, so anybody could have been, but I discovered that maybe I did one or two other things that is different from teaching history. So I want to encourage you. These things you are doing is not for fun. Pay attention. I was trained like this when I was a youth corper. I used to attend trainings, workshops. I remember the one that was organized by Obasanjo in Abeokuta. I was trained. Another one like this was organized by National Democratic Institute. I was trained. What I was trained like this for 1 week, the way you are gathering here, for 1 week on legislative practice, what I was trained the way you are trained, and I paid attention to it, was what made the University of Abuja to make me director of Institute for Legislative Studies. And I got that training just for 1 week. It was organized by National Democratic Institute in conjunction with National Assembly. So within 1 week, I was trained how to prepare motions, how to write bills, how to do constituency briefing, how to do all those things that senators are doing. After that training, I was employed by that organization, National Democratic Institute, and the following day I was training senators who pass elections on how to prepare motions and bills. It did not end there. After 6 months of my staying with them to train those new senators, I was employed again by one of the senators. Senator Uche Chukwumerije employed me as his legislative aide and personal assistant to work with him to develop research in how to make laws and prepare motions and bills. And my life kept going like that. After that, I had a stint to work with the Senate President at the time. It gave me a job. Just 1 week training the way you are gathering to do 1 day training. So please pay attention. And that 1 week training and the experiences, something history department never taught me. When I came to the University of Abuja, it was noticed on my CV and maybe some of my activism that I can do such things. I was appointed Director of Institute for Legislative Studies. I did not study law in the university. I did not study political science. I'm the director of that center. are the kind of experiences the employers are looking for when you are attending interviews. So pay attention to these things. Thank you so very much. Let me not tell you more. God bless you.
Can you give your DVC a standing ovation? Clap for your DVC now. Great Nigerian students. Are you not inspired by what he just told you? His story, which is a privilege. You will not hear it anywhere except places like this. Thank you very much, sir. We are inspired by your story and of course by also encouraging the students on how to take the bold step into the future. Thank you very much, sir. The DVC has several activities too also in the school, and as such we will just have the group photograph with him. Why DJ, please, you give us light music while having the group photograph with the DVC. We'll be preparing for the next talk, which will be given by Professor A. Jimo, the Director, Internship and Linkage Service of the University of Abuja. Thank you very much. Please, resource persons, let's just... Thank you very much. Also, we have in our midst the Director, Tourism Studies, NITO, Abuja, in person of Dr. E. Enanta. Please come and put your hands together for him. Thank you very much, sir. Please, can you stand up for your Vice Chancellor? Thank you very much, sir. We are glad to have you in our midst. Thank you very much, sir. We also recognize the presence of Dr. J.S. Balogun of Health Business. Thank you very much, sir. Of course, you all know very much well that our Vice Chancellor is a digital Vice Chancellor, a hypertech digital Vice Chancellor. Please put your hands together for him too once more for that. Yes. He has promoted the school in the eyes of the internet and of the media. Thank you very much, sir. Without wasting much of our time.
Thank you very much. The Deputy Vice Chancellor Administration, who is going to continue to represent me because I'm going to run. Our guests that are here seated, Director, Internship, Counselling and Career Services Center, other distinguished academic and non-teaching staff here present, great Nigerian students. Today is really a very important day. It's Career Day. And I know we are not too many here, maybe because we've not been able to mobilize you well enough. But RISIS is a unit in the university that responds to fundamental needs of our students. It's not just about helping to retain students, to provide services that will respond to the needs, sometimes psychological, temperamental, different kinds of issues for students, but also to prepare them for career. Many of us miss that job, not because we are not well trained in the university, but because we really don't know how to go about winning jobs. Some do not know the psychology in many of the private companies different from this job. Counselling and Career Services is a center that is one of the most important centers in this university, helping to fulfill those dreams that you have. Yes, we are very strong in entrepreneurship, but it's not everybody that will be able to establish one entrepreneur or the other, one enterprise or the other. Some, because of their passion, want to work for government. They want to do some career with civil service. Some want to work with other, organizations. And really, the goal of this university is to help you to get that your dream job, whatever it is. That's your dream job. We want to prepare you for it. We take responsibility to prepare you as global citizens. We've introduced you to languages. We say pick a foreign language that can help you to broaden your horizon, allow you to begin to think beyond the immediate locality, so that you see yourself not just as a Nigerian, but also as a global citizen. In addition to that, however, is also to do whatever we can to get you prepared for the workforce, for the work market. And we have internships and linkages. That's one area. As you become a student, the very moment you enter our university, the linkages, the internship and linkages is there to help you, to connect you for internship anywhere. We're working with industries to make sure that you get that experience that will be very useful for you. So what I'm saying in essence is that this university have several centers that are really yearning for you, really pushing for you, really trying to ensure that many of our students succeed. So this may be the first career day, but what our ambition is that every semester we'll have a career day. We'll invite industries, businesses, governments, organizations to campus. We'll allow them to speak to you. We'll let you speak to them, especially areas that we know you are interested in. There'll be survey regularly to know among you. What is it that you think? What do you want to be? We'll invite many of these people. They'll tell you what it is you need to do to get into their positions, to get employment with them. They may also give you some clues. You may even be lucky enough that during such career days, some of those employers might put mind and eyes on you, knowing what you do, understanding where you're coming from. I hope that the center will also provide many services for you. Many of you want to get references after you graduated. You don't know, you write letters to some lecturers, they don't respond. This center can be a link between you and your lecturers. They can provide that service. If you need it, go to the center, send a message to them. They will reach out to those lecturers and follow up to make sure that those references you need, you receive on time. There are lots that this center can do for you. But in any case, today is for the center to look at how it can help you. All of you here are final year students. But you don't have to be final year to begin to interact with this center. The center has been doing a lot of work in counseling, part of its responsibilities. And it has taken its responsibility in the career services now even very strongly. There are a lot of activities that will now come up every semester to help you to think through what it is that you may become. We do not want a situation in which one person graduating from University of Abuja will roam the street. Not one person should roam the street. Not one person. And that is our goal as a university. And we will do everything that it takes for the senior to go to the workplace. Know that anybody who tells you there is no job in Nigeria is a liar. There are lots of jobs. Some of these jobs, there are manipulations, some there are strategies, some there are different things. There are also jobs that don't even get people to apply to them. I'm telling you, they don't get people because many people don't know that they exist. There are jobs like that. There are jobs that will get the wrong kind of people, the wrong kind of people. At the end of the day, even those who employ them are not satisfied because they'll be wondering, where are these people? And many of you are those that feel. And Counselling and Career Services Center director, I don't know why she decided to sit there. She's doing wonderfully well, and I'm very proud of her. I'm very proud of the work that the center is doing. I have to leave. I know my Deputy Vice Chancellor, you want to come and take this because I know you have more things you want to say. Please come, so that I can hand this over to you right here, and you can continue. Thank you, my brother. God bless you.
Thank you very much. A round of applause for our Vice Chancellor. Thank you so very much.